What's up, guys? Luckside here again on the ClearCryptos YouTube channel. We're going to be talking about some futuristic stuff today. I'm talking like George Jetson type stuff. But before we get into that, if you are new to the channel, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, the little bell notification as well, because then again, that way you'll get notified anytime our content goes live. And we have a lot of it, tons of great information coming your way, produced daily, got tons of people working hard on it. So it's all there for your benefit. So let's go ahead and get into this. So the Reserve Bank of India is preparing to trial a central bank digital currency with public sector banks and fintechs. Whew. So what does this mean? So we've talked about it in a couple videos now, a couple live streams about countries wanting to pilot basically their own digital currency. Okay. And why would they want to do this? Well, they want some sort of regulation imposed on cryptocurrency because, they consider it basically the Wild West. They think that there's no regulation behind it. People can just kind of do what they want. Well, cryptocurrency was launched to be decentralized in the first place. It was supposed to give the power back to the people. But I will say one thing that is neat is that a big issue we've had is fiat off ramps. Okay, so being able to actually convert your cryptocurrency into spendable cash. Okay. So there are some that exist. They don't work very well, which is why you've started to see the development of these different pay rail systems where you're able to spend your crypto, at certain retailers. It's also how you've seen certain countries adopting digital currencies as their primary source, like, Bitcoin and stuff like that. Now, countries are coming up with a way to basically get their hand in the cookie jar. Okay. So there are tons and tons of countries that have been in development of their own cryptocurrency for quite some time. And we've looked at this map before. So this kind of shows you, all the different countries that are currently going through either development, they're researching, they've running a pilot program, or they've launched already. So tons of cool stuff there. Now, India is the one that we're talking about here. We'll kind of flip-flop back and forth between the two of these because I believe this article's got a little bit more updated information. So the Reserve Bank of India is reportedly in talks with public sector banks, State Bank of India, Punjab National Bank, Union Bank of India, and Bank of Baroda on participating in the trial. The government owns at least a 50% share in each of those banks. So the Indian central bank digital currency would be introduced in 3 steps in 2022 and 2023. So what their belief is that they basically want to kill like speculative cryptocurrencies, it sounds like, at least from what I'm reading here. It says, we believe that central bank digital currencies could actually be able to kill whatever little case that could be for private cryptocurrencies. So obviously a little different. I'm not sure if they're talking about like, your Bitcoins and your Ethereums and stuff like that, or if they're talking about like private company-based cryptos that operate within a certain sector. So, I'd like to see a little more elaboration on that. But I think it's very interesting. We're going to start to see a lot of these ramping up more and more. Like, for example, this says right here, the digital rupee will be introduced by 2022 and 2023 and backed by the RBI, which again is the Reserve Bank of India. So if you ever want to go on here, it's atlanticcouncil.org/CBDC tracker. And you can see all these countries that are going through their own forms of development. So why do I bring this to you? Well, you're going to start to see this again, really ramping up very, very soon, because 11 of these have launched, 14 of them are in pilot programs, 26 in development, and 47 in research. And if you look at this map, we're talking about pretty much the entire world. Okay. Because even countries that, are somewhat whited out on here, like, for example, right in here, some of these countries have already adopted things like Bitcoin as their approved currency. Okay. So because they're smaller, maybe don't have that kind of R&D already set up for this, they're already adopting something that's in place. And there's going to be obviously, systems in place to be able to use that. So it'll kind of be interesting to see how these all work in tandem, because imagine you have a world where, all these countries have their own digital currencies and you're able to swap from one currency to another without currency exchange and all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of neat. Again, this is the whole reason that I got into crypto in the first place, that I was interested in it because of the ability to spend crypto. So this is something that I monitor very closely, but I wanted to bring you this obviously to your guys' attention. This is breaking news that is coming out. This is happening obviously very, very quickly, and we'll keep you up to date as we find out more. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, go ahead again, hit that subscribe button over there, hit that subscribe, hit the little bell notification. Again, that way you'll get notifications anytime we go live with content. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I really hope to see you guys in the next one.